Hello and welcome to On the Couch Monday Motivation to have a great week. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. It was beautiful weather here in Sydney. I wanted to share with you something around if you've lost your job or you're worried about losing your job or you're wondering how to kind of pivot what you've been doing because your industry has been made redundant. So this is part of the process. Normally the process that I start with people on is we talk about the 4 different ways, because if you're feeling like you need a career change, it can be from a place of maybe it's a new culture that you need, it's not the actual career, maybe it's just some career growth, perhaps you do want to start your own business, it's time, and it may be a new career. So let's say that you're being forced into a situation at the moment where your industry has been made redundant and you need to have a look at how to pivot that. The first thing to do, which I'd really kind of encourage you to do this week, and it's good for anybody in their industry, is to actually do a bit of a career audit, because things are changing so rapidly. I think if we can focus on our strengths and what we're doing is a fantastic way of really getting clear intention of what our next steps are. So of course the first one is don't panic. We're all in this together. It's a universal issue, and it's also part of evolution. It's part of us. So it's not something being done to us. And that brings me to my second point, which is taking the victimness out of this situation that's happened. It's very easy to go into blame and something's being done to you because it's out of your control. But if you actually take responsibility in the sense of, I'm going to own it and say, okay, this is part of evolution. This is part of what's happened. It is because it is. And then what happens is you actually get your power back and you feel empowered in the choices that you have. And number 3 is, what were you doing before COVID? What was the things that was underlying that you didn't like about your life, that you didn't like about your job and your career? What was there? Because sometimes there are signs that we don't listen to, and in fact a change was coming and we were ignoring it for all those reasons, like I need money, what am I going to do, I don't want to face it, and we go into that comfort zone. And right now there is no comfort zone, and in fact that is where great change and positive things can happen. So have a look at what you were feeling pre-COVID to what you are feeling now. So number 4 is have a look at your skill sets and itemize them all out, like have everything in front of you and include the stuff that you do naturally, but you haven't equated it perhaps to work. And what happens now in terms of skill sets, it is a group that is a conversation that's really important. And the 5th point is to have a look at how COVID has impacted you personally. Because what happens is we tend to listen to the news. There's a lot of drama on there at the time. I haven't watched the news for a long time because it feeds that panic. And it also feeds that there's a lot of other stuff going out there that actually doesn't impact you. It is good to know kind of generally what's going on, but actually take a bit of a stock take of what impact it has been for you and how that's affected your career, how that's affected what you need to do in your life and what you need to take care of now. And then suddenly some things might come into perspective. So when we take that career audit, I just feel it's a great way to have a look at what is actually happening rather than the panic setting in. And when you stop and kind of take stock of those different areas, something shows up that's unexpected. And that's what I love, is when you focus on wanting to know what's going on, something magic comes out of that. So give that a go. Do it as soon as you can at the beginning of the week, the next 2 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then see what kind of unfolds by the Friday. So on Wednesday, we've got the live coaching at 11 a.m. with the beautiful Irina Isabella Clute. She is an intuitive expert and a filmmaker, and she's going to talk about how to tap into your intuition. Plus, she's going to talk about unity consciousness, can't wait, and also how to access your divine feminine, which is applicable to everybody because we have the divine feminine in men as well. So tune in there at 11 o'clock. And also I'm doing a webinar on holistic approach to working from home, which I have done for many years and I do it very well and I love it. And I look at it from the 5 different aspects, which is creating the right space. So please send in your a picture of your workspace and I can tell you about the flow and how to adjust it, so send that through beforehand. And number 2 is about relationships at home. I've worked with my husband for many years when we were both working from home, so I know all about that. And how to structure your day, what that looks like, how to work with that and have those clear boundaries. The best technology to working from home. And also, most importantly, the right mindset. It's all about, I think everything's mindset, but really how do you have the mindset to do the work, to feel good at the end of the day? What are the things that you need to put in place to do that? So I hope to see you there for that. That's the 2nd of May. And please take advantage of the 3 months free membership, which finishes on the 1st of May. Just really wanted to offer something to help people through this time, to get support, to get some guidance and some tools. Have a great week, and I'll see you next Monday on the couch. Bye.